Alright, welcome to the Gloom. Some round 1 of Quest 6 action here. So, gonna start it off. This is a part 1 because we don't have everyone's moves. So, I'll start off with the cultists and the living bones in the room. They drew an 81 and a 63. So that's where they'll be going. But the first person to go is Ivanta here. And she chose a 33 with a special mixture. So she's going to move 3 and poison. So she's going to come over here. 1, 2, 3. And remember that C doesn't really mean anything at the moment. So she's going to poison the living bone. So he's poisoned. Then she was going to use Venom Shiv for an attack 3 and a poison on this guy. This cultist number 2. And she drew a Null card, so she does no damage. But Null does not block effects, so he is still poisoned. So he's poisoned and he's poisoned, but he took no damage because of that Null card. Good thing for Ivanta is she only has 1 Null card in her deck, and there it goes. So until she has to reshuffle, she shouldn't have another Null. Or he. I don't know. I don't know what to call you as she or he. But whatever. The next person to go is Big Ben over there. Ben Dover. And he was going to use Leaping Cleave to move 3. And activate the wind spell. Where's my wind spell? Where is it at? There it is. So he was going to come right over here. Just move 1. But activate the wind. All right. Next, Big Ben was going to use Skewer, which is he's going to attack the 2 guys in front of him. And it's an attack 3, but there's wind, so he's going to absorb the wind, so it's now gone. But that allows it to be an attack 3, +1, and a pierce, so it's an attack 4. And the bones has a shield, but that pierce gets through it. So it's an attack 3, 4... and a +1, so an attack of 5. So 3, 4, 5, and so our living bones, who only has 5 hit points, is now dead because his shield couldn't block one of those attacks. And then same thing for this guy. It's an attack of 5. He only has 5 hit points, so he's also dead. So, good thing he drew that +1. If he didn't draw that +1, it may not have been as powerful there. Great. Now, that brings us to Rat Damon, who was going to move and attack. That was his plan that he told everyone. Everybody's already dying, so he can only do so much. He's going to use 9 Horde to move 4. And he can kind of work his way up here. 1, 2, 3... yeah, he'll take some loot. Heck yeah, man. Loot already for the rat? Yes. Yes, please. So, loot for the rat. And then he was going to use Submissive Affliction. So, it's an attack 2. This guy is poisoned, remember? So, that adds another 1. That's pretty cool. I wasn't expecting that. So, that's 2, 3, and it's poisoned. So, that's 4. 2, 3, 4... and because it is poison, that's an attack. So, hold on. Let me let me clarify that. So it's poison. So that adds +1 to each attack. So that's 1. +2 is 3. +1 is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And he drew, what did he draw? Drew a +0. So he takes 4 hit points of damage and is still alive, but he took 4 hit points of damage there. I actually thought I had killed him, but I only hit 4, not 5. The reason why is because I'm used to having my augment card that adds 3 attack to mine, but I don't have it active yet. So it's like, oh man, I don't get to add it all there. But yeah, it attacks. So 4 hit point attack for Rat Damon. If he would have drew a +1, it would have freaking killed him. But oh well. So he's still alive, and that's where we will end our turn, I guess. We still have Adonis to go, and depending on if Adonis draws or uses a number 60 below 63, he'll go first. If he draws after 63, this guy will go first and do his move. So it very much depends what Adonis is going to do, and then Hale will move 1, 2, I believe. Unless there's a monster there, then she's not really going to move. But anyway, that's all for part 1. We'll see what Adonis does and then go from there.